Shut up and sit down.
And now, streaming live from the sunny Southern California coast, this is Options Uncensored.
Hey everybody, I'm Steve. Welcome to Options Uncensored. We're making real options trades in real time together. Let's get right into it. Happy Friday, guys. First things first, if you want to follow along, make sure you have your brokerage account open. Have a calculator ready to do some simple math. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you have the video quality set as high as possible. It helps you read the numbers a lot easier. And finally, always remember, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes only. All right, let's look at our open positions. We only have 3 left that are open now. We'll go over our Cisco position that we opened last Thursday and closed yesterday afternoon. We also had our Upstart position closed. We'll go over that one too. Rivian call vertical. Opened it at 60. It's moved us against us a little bit, but this is November now expiration, so we've got well over a month and a half to go. So don't worry about either one of these. Same thing with the DraftKings. Moved a little bit against us, but don't worry. Macy's is rallying back. This mark was like $1.15 a couple days ago. Now we're already down to 67. So we're trying to get to 24 with October expiration. We'll have to decide within the next day or two if we want to roll or not. I'm thinking no. I'd rather, since we're already making money on it, I'd rather just close it than roll it. Okay? But we'll follow up with that one on Monday, okay? First things first, let's look at Nike. Up big after earnings, but selling off already. Let's look at the call side for November. If you want to sell the 105 and buy the 110, what does that get us? Even though it's after earnings, it may not be worth it now because of the volatility. 67 minus 22 divided by 2 divided by 500. Only 4.5% on the call side. On the put side, maybe. Even worse. If you want to sell the 87.5 and buy the 82.5, what does that get you? 55. That's even worse. 56 minus 21 divided by 2 divided by 500. Only 3.5% on the put side, okay? Thought it would have been more than that. Okay. Let's look at Zscaler next. Up 5% today. Earnings are in December. That's great. Here's a chart. Maybe open at something on the call side. Some volume here, yeah. If you want to sell the 190, buy the 195. 158 minus 113 divided by 2. That's divided by 500. 4.5% on the call side. That's not bad. We're trying to get to at least a 5% return. What's it on the put side? Sell the 135 and buy the 130. 202 minus 141 divided by 2 divided by 500. 6% on the put side. Let's see. What was the news today? There is no news. Okay. What was the strike on the put side? 135? 135, 130. It's right about here. We'll keep an eye on this one. This one's not bad on the put side. do some math really quick again on the call side. 217 minus 157 divided by 2 divided by 500, 6% on the call side. I'd rather take the call side. Sell the 185 and buy the 190. Where is that on the chart? The 185. 185 is right up here. I'd feel better taking that one. 185, 190. Let's go back to the options chain. So we're going to sell the 185 and buy the 190 for a call spread, okay? Do this one together. We'll go to verticals. 5 is the distance. 185, 190 is right here. So we're going to sell one November expiration of the 185 call, and we're going to buy one of the November expiration of the 190 call. We'll go all the way for the ask and change this back to 69. Okay. This is a pretty large spread, so we'll see if it gets filled. We're risking $500 on this one. Okay. So if you got a small account, that works well. Preview this. Sell one to open and buy one call to open. You receive the credit, okay? That's important. 69, we'll go ahead and send that out. We'll leave this one open here. Next, we're going to look at EAT, eat. All right. Some liquidity, not bad. Actually, no, it's not good. On the call side, it's okay. Nothing on the put side today. We'll skip this one. And this big move up is already sold off quite a bit. May have missed that one. Okay, before we go to the next list, let's review the two positions that closed. So for the upstart put, let's take a look. UPST. I think we opened the put somewhere around here, end of August. Okay. We opened the position at 50 cents and closed it at 25. Even though, like I said a couple days ago, it had this move down, the move down wasn't fast enough. And now that we've had this move back up, it's really lost value. It's lost volatility, it's lost value. And our strike was the 22.5. That's all the way down here. Okay? So 25 bucks, easy. Let's go over the Cisco spread that we opened. We opened it last Thursday, and it was only a $300 spread. So we got let's do the math together. We opened it at 32, and we closed it at 16. So we made $16. Take 16 divided by 300 because the spread was only $300 wide. That was 5.3%. So we had a 5.3% return over the course of 1 week. The average return for the S&P for the entire year is between 7 and 9%. If you hold treasuries the entire year, it's 5%. So we made 5% in a week. All right? So just keep doing that over and over and again, and so all these trades add up. There'll be some losses, but the losses are very few and far between, only a handful per year. So this just goes to show you the power of trading options the right way, not gambling. Okay? So Upstart filled, Cisco filled. Great. Take your $16 and fill up your gas tank. Next, we're going to go to our IV rank scanner. Sort by volume. The Qs are no longer heightened volatility. I think they're up big today and they're up yesterday. So volatility is fading. There's still some volatility in the SPY. Let's take a look. The only time I ever really trade SPY is when there's a good sell-off, a correction or a good sell-off. So I'd wait here. If you wanted to, for the November expiration, sell the 407 and buy the 402. You're risking 500 bucks there. 267 minus 211 divided by 2 divided by 500. 5.6% on the put side, risking 500 bucks. On the call side, you'd have to go out to sell the 453 Yeah, and by the 458. It's 162 minus 90 divided by 2 divided by 500. 7.2% on the call side. That's still pretty good for the SPY. What was the strike on it? It's only 453. 453 on the chart. It's right about here. It's interesting, 7% return, but I mean, we don't know which way the market's moving, but if this really is the bottom and it continues its march higher, by November, could it be up to 453? Yeah, easily. Especially if the strike gets resolved, if the government shutdown gets resolved, this thing could go way up. So, not worth it for right now. Next on our list, Amazon. As we go through these now, just remember, earnings season starts in less than a month, so we're going to get a lot of earnings ones with heightened volatility, so we have to skip over those for the time being. AMZN. Earnings are November 2nd, so we got over a month. On the put side, sell the 110, buy the 105. That's 142 minus 87. Divide that by 2, divide that by 500. 5.5% on the put side. On the call side, sell the 145, buy the 150. That gets you 162 minus 99 divided by 2, divided by 500. 6.3 on the call side. Again, interesting. 145. Still not that far. It's right about here. Apple. Oops. Earnings for Apple, November 2nd, same thing. We got some time here. On the put side, jeez, this one's not worth it. Skip the put side. On the call side, probably get paid more on the call side. Not really. Sell the 190, buy the 195. That's 99 minus 51 divided by 2 divided by 500. Only 4.8%. Skip that one. Meta. Earnings are October 25th. I'm going to skip that one. Microsoft. Earnings are October 24th. Skip that one. Google. Google and Netflix are next. Google are the 24th. Netflix is on the 18th. Pfizer. Halloween. We got some time on Pfizer. Pfizer. Here's our chart. Yikes. I put side for Pfizer. Sell the 30. But there's nothing to buy down here. Same thing on the call side. You'd want to sell the 36. That's not worth it. Too small of a stock. Google, we looked at the UVXY is an inverse ETF. We'll skip that. Boeing. I think we looked at Boeing the past couple days. You know, it's been down a lot. Earnings for Boeing are October 25th, less than a month away. Yeah, look at that move down post earnings. Holy smokes. Sell puts on Boeing. We have enough time. Sell the 170, buy the 165. 231 minus 166 divided by 2 divided by 500. 6.5% return if you sold that spread here. 170. Where we got that on the chart? 170 is right about here. Tempting, that's for sure. Look at this move after earnings. It never stopped. I don't know. It's got to keep going. It should get some bounce somewhere around the 175, 178 area. Hold on Boeing for now. Put that on the list. We'll keep an eye on Boeing next week, okay? Not yet. But remember, we are going to get closer to earnings. That's the problem. Bank of America, all the banks will be reporting in mid-October. That's about 2 or 3 weeks away. The XLU. Should get a bounce here. Let's look at the puts on the XLU. Is there something we can do here? Oh, wow. Sell the 55 and buy 52. Let's take a look here. 45 minus 17. Divide that by 2. Divide that by 300. 4.6% return. That's okay for an ETF. Sell the 55, buy the 52. On the call side, probably get paid more. Sell the 63 and buy the 65. That's only 200 bucks. If you got a small account, you can do that one. 38 minus 13. Divide that by 2. Divide that by 200. 6.2% if you want to do that one. If you got a small account, where is the 63? And again, all the way up here. Then again, though, I'd rather sell the put side, not the call side. That's where you get paid. You're getting paid more to sell the call side because it had such a move down. Doesn't mean it can't keep going. Let's skip that one. Intel, we looked at that one yesterday. It wasn't worth it. Walgreens has earnings October 12th. Too close. Let's skip that one. Southwest earnings are less than a month away. Skip that one. Peloton, $5 stock. Yikes. Probably nothing here. No, you'd have to sell the 3. You don't get paid for it. On the put side, on the call side, sell the 7. But, and what, do buy the 8? Not worth it. Too small. Snapchat, too small. Enphase, ENPH, down a lot, yeah. Earnings are October 24th, too close. Let's take a look at the chart. Been down, yeah, we talked about this one. Been down since earnings. On the put side, wow, look how expensive these are. On the put side, sell the 90, buy the 85, or sell the 95, buy the 90. Either one. Liquidity's okay. Let's do the math. 226 minus 152. Divide that by 2. Divide that by 500. 7.4% on the put side. If you sold the 95 and bought the 90, you're risking 500 bucks. I'm gonna go way out here. We sold the 95. 95 is down here. All that is fine. The question you gotta ask yourself is, can you be out in time before earnings? Ugh. It's tempting. 7.4%. It's had this move down and the puts are expensive. Any slight move higher and they're gonna die. You'll make the money. How many weeks is it? Let me look at the calendar really quick. The 24th, right? It's 1, 2, 3 weeks away. It's right on that border. I'm gonna pass for now. The KRE. See what the calls are priced at for November. Don't forget, small bank earnings are coming up too after the big banks. And there should be a good sell-off at some point within the next couple quarters. The KRE should get trashed again. The small banks are in big trouble. Nothing here. Maybe sell the 46, but I'd rather sell the 47. You just don't get paid for it. Let's skip the KRE. Wait for a crisis to happen in the KRE, then we'll sell the put side, okay? CCJ. On the put side, let's see what we got. Earnings are Halloween, about a month away. Wouldn't mind selling the put side. Do you get paid for it? Sell the 33 and buy the 30. 41 minus 17. 41 minus 17, divide that by 2, divide that by 300. Only 4% on the put side. Skip the put side. The call side. Sell the 46 and buy the 50. $400 then. 79 minus 39, divide that by 2, divide that by 400, 5% on the nose. It's the bare minimum we're looking to make. 46 on the chart. Way up here. Doesn't mean we can't get there, just we've got earnings on the horizon. And the reason these are expensive is because the earnings are starting to be priced in. Kenview, too small. GM, earnings are the 24th, less than a month away. We'll skip that. I don't know this one. SNDX. Woohoo. That's why it's on the list. Earnings are November 2nd. We've got time. We've seen the chart. Yep, it's ugly. Maybe it'll catch a bounce around the 1240. Let's see what the puts are giving us. Man, you've got to go out here. No liquidity. 43 contracts today, though. That's interesting. I wonder what price. At 60 cents. The spread is too much here, guys. Not going to go. But nice move down today. Wonder what month they're doing this in. Let's take a look at October really quick. January. Interesting. All right, yeah, we're not going to trade this. But interesting, that's for sure. Citigroup, bank earnings. American Airlines, only a $12 stock. Same thing with VinFast, $13 stock. We'll skip all those. Same thing with Nikola, $1 stock. Barrick Gold. We looked at it, I think, yesterday or the day before. I'd rather look at Newmont, which I think we did yesterday, right? Earnings for Newmont. Halloween. Here's the chart. To see gold have some volatility at all is interesting. What does the put side give us? Sell the 32.5 and buy the 30. That's $250. If you've got a small account, what do you get? 30 minus 12. Divide that by 2, divided by 250. Nah, 3.6%. Probably was the same thing yesterday. Next. Earnings are on the 27th. JP Morgan. Earnings are coming up mid-October. SMCI. Winter earnings. We've traded this one before. Earnings are Halloween. Getting close. Oh yeah, this one's fun. Huh. Man, I wish we sold puts a couple days ago. That would have been nice. On the put side, sell the 210, buy the 200, 440. Minus 320. Divide that by 2, divided by 1,000. 6% on the nose. Okay. Kind of missed the move on the puts, though. Sorry. On the call side, wow, expensive. Sell the 360, buy the 370. That's 780. Minus 645. Divided by 2, divided by 1,000. 6.7% return on the call side. Let's see. And there's some volume today, open interest, that's all good. 360 on the chart. It's up here. Sounds interesting. Risking $1,000 for 6.7%. I'll put it on the list. We'll come back. If not today, maybe next week. Last page. Verizon, earnings are coming up on the 24th. BlackBerry, nope. Alcoa, October 18th, their earnings. We're going to skip that one. Coca-Cola, earnings, obviously. Actually, earnings are still far out. Why is Coca-Cola got volatility? KO. I'm intrigued. That's why. Look at this big move down post-earnings. Can't believe it. We might make a move in Coca-Cola. Earnings for Coca-Cola are the 24th. Maybe we can get in and out in time on the put side. Nah, too tight. Too tight. Skip the call side. Tilray, Nextera, Broadcom. I think they just had earnings, no? Avago? One more earnings. Yeah, so, okay, let's take a look at this one. Earnings are December. We've got plenty of time. Maybe sell the call side. Actually, I got no bias on those calls or puts. For the put side, sell the 740, buy the 730. $740. 745. Hold on. Keeps changing. 740 minus 625. Divide that by 2. Divide that by 1,000. 5.7 on the put side. On the call side, sell the 930 and buy the 940. 850 minus 690. Divide that by 2. Divide that by 1,000. 8% return on the call side. That's hard to pass up. 940. Where's that on the chart? $940's up here. It's fairly close though. Again, an 8% return. You're risking $1,000 on the spread on the call side, and here's your 945. Sorry, 940. 930, 940 was the spread. Sorry. Let's take a look at that again. 930. 930 is here. Let's wait. Avago. We'll put that on the list for next week, okay? If we can get to continued movement up around 880 or so, 900, that's when I'd open a call spread, okay? Don't have to make a move if we don't want to. We still have Zscaler open, 69. The mark is at 63, so maybe this will get filled. If it does get filled today, we're going to set a close order for 34 cents, okay? Limit, 34 cents. Good till canceled. I'll just hang out here until it gets filled, okay? All right, so good week. We had the Cisco position filled that we opened last Thursday. We had our Upstart position filled. Made some money, a little bit here, a little bit there. Little by little, doing okay. All right? If you were in on any of these trades, congratulations. If you want to say thank you, we've got, where is it? Venmo up above. Send $1 or $2, whatever you think. Say thank you. Help support me. Help support this page and this channel. What it really helps is if you subscribe, tell other people, tell your friends if you have any to tune in every day, Monday through Friday when the market's open. 7:15 a.m. on the West Coast, 10:15 a.m. on the East Coast. Just for fun, though. Don't forget, this is not financial advice. Good job this week. Happy Friday. We'll see everybody Monday morning. Adios.